Hello, welcome to American Backpacker. My name is Andy. Today I'm in the Hells Canyon Wilderness area located in Idaho. It's day 2 of my 1-week backpacking trip out here. I went ahead and I brought my Flir Scout with me, and I'm going to do that second video that I've been promising you. I'm going to wait till the evening rolls in, and then I'm going to go ahead and do some night video on this. I'm in a great area. My tent's in the background there. Have a great base camp, open area, so I'm looking forward to seeing how this particular unit works here in the evening. Once I get finished with the videos, then I'm going to come back with my concluding thoughts on the unit's durability and the video. So stand by while you view some video here at the Hells Canyon Wilderness area.
This video was shot in the black hot palette mode, and anything that is giving off heat, you'll notice, is in black, or the color black. Tree lines there are approximately 50 yards away, and the campfire right there that you see is probably about 60 yards away from where I'm shooting at. The trees in the background there are probably a minimum of 200 to 500 yards. And then, of course, as you pan, or as I pan around my base camp, you'll see the mountains in the background there that are black. They're about several hundred yards away. Again, this was shot in the black hot palette mode on the Flir Scout TK. This video was shot in the white hot palette mode, and in essence it's the same video that you saw previously with the black hot. There goes my campfire there. You can see that it's giving off the color white because anything that is reflecting or giving off heat is going to be seen in white in this particular palette mode. Here I'm doing, in essence, a perimeter sweep of my base camp, and anything you see again in white is giving off heat. I did like the black better in the open mode, and I might have been able to maybe had a better adjustment on this for focus, but I did like the black a little better. But it's preferential. And I finished, there's the mountains in the background there, which are white instead of black as before, and there goes my tent. In this video I'm doing a kind of a field test range using myself as the individual, and what I'm doing is I'm going out in 25-yard increments, stopping and then kind of waving my hands above my head. And this was shot in the white hot palette mode. There was 25 yards, now I'm walking out to approximately 50 yards. I am walking uphill. It's kind of hard to tell from the video, but I am walking uphill. And then I'll get to 50 yards there and wave my hands. You can see the tent as you're looking at the video to the left of me, which is in the color black. It's to cool in this particular palette. And now I'm walking out to 75 yards, and I'm going to wave my hands again over my head at 75 yards. You can see the mountains in the background there are white. It actually was a pretty good area for me to have a base camp.
Hello, welcome back. As you can see, I'm back home from my backpacking trip in the Hells Canyon Wilderness, and I want to give you my concluding thoughts on the Flir Scout TK unit. As you can see from the videos, the unit has its limitations when it comes to the video and the clarity and the distance on the video. Overall, at 100 yards, I'd be comfortable using this particular unit. Anything more, I would be a little more leery of that, but I'm not saying that you can't see anything past 100 yards. You saw in the video the mountains and the trees in the backdrop, which showed quite well on this particular unit. If you're going to be a hunter, I think mid to large game at 100 yards is sufficient. Anything more than that, it's going to be kind of touch and go depending on what pallet you use. For me, this particular unit is for camp security at nighttime in my base camp. So 100 yards for me is adequate, and depending on where I'm going to be or where I'm going to set my base camp up is also indicative to the distance and the range of the unit. As you can see from the opening of the video, that I was in a very open area on a little hilltop, open area with the backdrop having the mountains and the trees, and there was a lake as well by my camp. So I was in an open area. But if you're in an enclosed wooded area, there might be some limitations, more limitations than what I had out in the open area. Again, you experiment with the unit and you look at the color palette systems, you make a determination of what's good and what's bad. I did find, like I said, that the black was very good to use out there, and in certain situations the white was okay, but I preferred the black. But I did shoot the videos and I gave you kind of an indication of both the black and the white when you were looking at the videos. The distance video that I did gave you an indication of a human out at 75 yards and what they look at. I'm about 6'2", I'm about 240, you know, that gives you an indication at 75 yards on what I look like in a white hot. So again, video has its limitations depending on the terrain, the environment, and of course what pallet you use. Durability unit. Durability of this unit is outstanding. I threw this unit in my backpack. I didn't have it in a protective case. When I was ready to use it, I grabbed it, turned it on, and I was ready to go. It was hot, it was cold, it was dusty, it was dirty. No issues with the unit's durability. When I pushed the button to turn it on, it was ready to go. I was out there for 5 days, 4 nights, and I used it each evening, and the battery life was excellent. I never had to recharge the unit. So again, the unit retails for about $600. It's not cheap, but it's cheaper than most of those other units out there, which run anywhere in the thousands. But for basic use, for my use, it's fantastic. I enjoyed it, and I'll be taking it on my trips. Again, I use it for base camp security at nighttime. I hope you enjoyed the 2 videos, and I hope it gave you some knowledge of the unit, and hopefully it'll give you or allow you to make a decision on if you want to invest $600 in this particular unit and use it for whatever purposes you want to use it for. I have received some questions on my YouTube channel about the unit, and I've answered them to the best of my knowledge. But overall, a great unit to have for individuals going into the wilderness area. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel, The American Backpacker. Please subscribe. Also, check out my Facebook page, The American Backpacker. There I post videos on my trips, and I have uploaded the, not videos, I'm sorry, pictures of my trips. And I have uploaded pictures of my trip to the Hells Canyon Wilderness. There's some great pics and some short video snippets that I have on there. Again, this is Andy with The American Backpacker. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel.